All right, so you probably heard the judge said bring back Mr. Garcia, which we want. Hopefully he is okay. Let's not forget that the reason he had federal protection to not get sent to El Salvador was because his life was in danger if he returned to that country. And this administration used our money to ignore that order and send a man, sell him back to a country where he had federal protection from. So now the courts are saying, nope, you got to bring him back. And let's see what the administration has to say about that. I hope he's all right, man. If he's not, I saw a lot of Nancy's putting the Nancy tears to good use on this one. So it will not be a good look if for some reason they cannot bring him back. So they better be able to. Let's see. We saw in South Korea. In South Korea, darling, South Korea is leading the way and we need to take notes. If you hadn't heard, if you didn't remember, they had an issue with their illegitimate clown man. And so when their illegitimate clown man got upset, he declared the law that is martial over there. And the people did not comply and it got squashed in less than a day. He had to rescind that order. That was such a big fuck up that the people said, get him out of there. And they impeached him. He said he was going to step down. They said, no, we're not taking your word for it. We're going to impeach you. They impeached him. And even after he said he was going to try to step down, suddenly he wanted to stay. So I guess he went to the courts. The courts backed it up today. They are celebrating, cheering, crying in the streets because that man is out of there. Wouldn't it be nice to be crying and celebrating in the streets because the illegitimate regime is no longer there? Just saying. So while we're enjoying all this winning and freedom, I can't be the only one thinking there has to be a way to get these people. We either have to ship them all to Florida and then fence it off, or we have to we have to reverse psychology these people. We have to get crazier than them and make them think that we also want everything that's happening so that it loses its appeal if we agree with them. So I don't know. There has to be a way because right over a cliff, okay? At this point, we are making montages of their own content, of them hopping from one thing to the next, of them 6 months ago talking about how eggs were the most important thing to them and how today they don't understand it, but they trust the failed businessman with repeat bankruptcies to make sure that everything's going to be affordable again. This is temporary pain, so the American dream will be affordable for whites again in the long-term future. It's chess. It's chess. And that's why they tapped into the steeple people, because they will believe blindly and wholeheartedly and defend things they do not understand and cannot explain. They're already pre-wired. They're pre-wired. They're ready to go, okay, yeah, I don't understand it. I don't have to understand it. Yeah, my money's at risk. My retirement's at risk. My life is at risk. Everything of mine is at risk too, but I have to believe. I have to believe that this man with repeat bankruptcies and failed businesses knows what he's doing. I believe it because he's a prophet. That's why. That's why they tapped into them, all right? And that's why they're going to hop with every goalpost. So we can't debate with them. We have to just fence them off in Florida or out crazy them. It's one or the other. Let's talk about more of the freedom, because we already see the winning. We see the winning happening right now. It's raining red with winning. Is that what it is? Do they think the stock market looking all red is a good thing because it's their color? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. That's probably what they don't read, Anyway, but we are so free that right now, if you're a government employee in China, you are not allowed to date or even hook up with Chinese persons. Freedom, right? So much freedom. So much freedom that people are starting to carry their passports and birth certificates with them. And no, not just the people who should. I mean, everybody is just starting, hey, I just have a photo of it on my phone. Hey, I just keep it with me now. That's not normal. That's not normal. 6 months ago, no one had to carry their passport with them to go to the store. You didn't have people checking your phone. They're not just doing that for international flights now. If you're flying anywhere, if they decide they want to look at your phone now. So now people are just like, okay, I'll just get a burner. It's fine. I'll just get a burner. Do you remember when you didn't need a burner to go on vacation? Do you remember that? Because it wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago. It was about the same amount of time ago that you didn't have to worry that the plane was going to fall out of the sky. It's not funny. It's not funny, but look at how quickly they've forgotten all of that. And when people say cooked and whatnot, that is what I want you paying attention to. The folks that are going, that's all right, I'll just carry my papers. That's all right, I'll just get a burner. That's all right, I'm just going to ride this out until it actually affects me more. Those are the ones you got to watch out for. And of course, tomorrow you got to watch out for the ones that are going to be the agents of chaos. We're talking about the people that are going to be undercover. and looking to start stuff. You already see it. The bot armies are out there here and on the other platforms going, yeah, tomorrow's going to be so horrible because Dems are violent, libs are violent, they're going to go out and do violence. Projection. So when all of the backwoods Goombas are like, yeah, we can't wait. So they're going to be out there trying, darling. Just keep doing your electric slide. Okay? They don't know the steps. And if they do, they can't do it in time. Just keep doing it, okay? It is a day for demonstration. Do not let the agitators get to you, and do not fall for the undercovers, okay? Keep your face covered, get a face mask, gator up, make sure you stay hydrated. Hey, keep social media, whatever you need to do to protect yourself, your identity, especially if you are one of those that are more at risk, you do that, okay? Do what you got to do. Be ready and have your dance shoes on. And watch out for the, hey there, fellow protesters. Does anyone want to grab a brick? Don't hang with that guy. Okay, he's an undercover. He's an undercover.